Hello students. Today we are going to see about categories of computer. Before we had seen about first we had seen about early age calculators. After that we had seen about generations of computer. So today we are going to see about categories. What are the different categories in computer? First, why the computers are divided into different categories? What is the main reason? Computers are classified by size, cost, and processing power, means RAM, right? On different uses. For example, why categories? If me and my friend want to travel from A point to B point, so what we will prefer, scooty or a motorcycle, correct? But if there are 4 5 people, then what we will do? We will prefer a car, right? Or a taxi. And if there are more number, for example 20 or 30, then we will prefer a bus, correct? Means on the depending on the situation we prefer. Same like that, computers are also defined on size, cost, and processing power. This help user to organize, choose the right type of computer for their need. Means if I need a small computer for daily basis, I will buy a low level, correct? Means minimum RAM, minimum space, like that. But if I am a gamer, then I will take a computer of more data, because game are heavy games, correct? More RAM, same like that. If I had a firm or agency, then I will prefer a more powerful computer, because I need to store more data, processing will be fast, many people will operate at a single time, that's why. And then MNC company, big company, will provide a separate computer, like that. Now we will see what are the types. There are basically four main categories in that computer. First is microcomputers, then mini computers, then mainframe computer, and supercomputer. In short, I will tell you, basically whatever computer we use in school, colleges, home, that are called as microcomputers. Mini computers are some advanced version of that computer. Mainframe computers are used by, as I told you, firm, companies, big universities, bank, and supercomputer are used by weather forecasting, atomic research, main too much powerful computers. Now we will clearly see what are basically deep down into that. First one is microcomputers. A microcomputer is a small, affordable computer with a microprocessor as its central processing power. Central processing power means what? CPU, correct? Central processing power is the full form of CPU. What are these example of microcomputer our day to day? Desktop, PC, laptops, tablets, smartphones, and workstation. Now you will have a question, what is mean by workstation? Workstation means combining 4 5 computers on a single PC. That is called as workstation. These are all types of microcomputer. Who uses this microcomputer? At home, school, offices, and colleges. We use this microcomputer. Word processing, then browsing means to type anything or write anything. Word processing. Browsing means just surfing on internet. Playing minimum games, not heavy games, minimum. And communication means WhatsApp, Facebook, else we can do with this microcomputer. Means this is microcomputer is day to day general use computer. Then second one, this is for your general knowledge, embedded system. What is meant by embedded system? An embedded system is a computer system with a dedicated function with a larger mechanical or electronic system. Means this is a special function which is dedicated for a specific function. For example, oven, microwave oven, correct? Microwave what do? It heat our food, correct? Then washing machine. What washing machine do? Washes our clothes, correct? ATM machine, withdraw of money, right? And digital camera to take pictures. These are our what? Electronic machine, correct? But these are having only one specific function. Can microwave wash our clothes? No. Can ATM click our photo? No. Can washing machine give you money? No. They have a specific task, means specific machines are allotted for only specific tasks that are called an embedded system. Uses use microcontrollers. Microcontrollers means small controller which control a specific function. Mixture of that is called as microcontrollers. Designed for specific task, not general computing. As I said, example that these all things are designed for their own specific time. They can't extend their work. For example, washing machine can't do work of digital camera. Digital camera can't do work of microwave. Specific work. This is called as embedded system. Now next, mini computer. First one is micro, second one is mini. A mini computer is a mid-size multi-processing computer that supports users up to 200. First one was our microcomputer, correct? Microcomputer can be used by 1, 2 or maximum 3 people, correct? Means alternately at a time 1. But mini computers are not like that. Mini computers can support multiple users up to 200. Mean there is only one CPU and we can connect different monitors to it. Means different monitor but only one single CPU. Up to how many users in exam they can ask? Up to 200 users. What are the features of this? More powerful than microcomputer, as you can see. That was up to 3 users, it is up to 200 users, means it is more powerful. Then often used as servers in small organization. Server means what? Where all the data is stored, correct? As I told you, everything is stored in a CPU, and all these, the CPU is connected to minimum 200 computers, correct? Then what are the examples? IBM AS400, DEC, PDP series. Who uses this? Small firms and educational institute, right? And then scientific data processing. As I told you, in small institutes, many people will sit on a single computer and they will update. For example, if you see some big colleges, there are many desks like inquiry that all are connected to a single person. For example, if I search is there XYZ name in my college, if I search it will pop up automatically. If I change anything, these 4 5 computers are internally connected to a small firm I am talking about. If there is big firm or education, many computers. Up to how many computers? Up to 200 computers. Done. Now next, mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are very large and powerful computers. They can handle up to thousands of users simultaneously. Means at a time, as we see, microcomputer can handle up to minimum 2 or 3. Mini computer can handle up to 200 users, but this mainframe computer can handle up to thousands of users. How many? Thousands of users, correct? Means you can see how fast, like that. Huge memory and storage is there, high processing power is there, can run many program at once, means multi-processing, right? Multi-processing. What are its example? IBM Z series, Fujitsu series GS21. And who uses this computer? Banks, universities, insurance companies. Why? Store and manages big customer data. For example, as we will take first bank. Bank store our all information, correct? Aadhaar card, PAN card, on passbook your name, email ID, full name, mother name, father name, address, pin code, how much, then afterward your bank balance, when you withdraw money, when you deposited money, right? Everything is stored in this bank. Then you can see here huge store memory and storage. To store all that your data, they need huge memory and processing speed also parts. If you tell the in bank ask how many balance is there, balance inquiry, they will just ask you your number, and within seconds they will tell you how much money is there, when did you do any transaction, right? Like that. In universities, if you told your name, they will show you all your exams, when you gave exam, how many marks you got, whatever you give as proof. For example, if you are taking admission for graduation, then your 10 12 mark sheet, like that. Insurance company, when you pay the last EMI, right, like that. Store big, like this, store big data and customer data. Bank have customer, university have student, insurance company have customers, like that. Now the last one, supercomputer. Supercomputer are the fastest and the most powerful computers available, capable to perform trillions of operations per second. How many operations? Trillions. But I will explain it in brief. They can perform up to billion, means quadrillion of operations per nanosecond, not second, nanosecond. And how much you can calculate second? 1000 part of a second is called as nanosecond. Now you can imagine the speed. In a single nanosecond, they can perform billion, means quadrillion of task in a second. Means you, as you know, how far they are now powerful also. Unit is measured in flops, floating point operation per second, means how many operation it is doing per second. As I told you just now, billions of billions operation doing per second. Operations done in microseconds, as now I told you, sorry, in nanoseconds. Example, Fugaku, which is made by Japan, Sumit by USA, and our Indian Param. Param is India's supercomputer. Now who uses this computer? Weather forecasting, means those who tell that today will be rain, tomorrow will be this, that, weather months, right? Then nuclear simulation, means scientist, right? Nuclear simulation. Artificial intelligence, like say, supercomputers, AI, chat GPT, like that. Alexa. Climate research, same, we can say climate research and weather forecaster, same one. Earthquake prediction, right? As weather forecaster said, today will be cyclone here, passing from here. Who tell this? Weather forecaster, with the help of what? Supercomputers. And these are earthquake predictors, they also use supercomputer, right? Clear? See, like this is a supercomputer. Supercomputer is a single screen but having thousands of CPU. These you see plates, these are all RAM storages, like this. It can be occupy a room also big, or some supercomputers can occupy as a huge building, 3 to 4 store building. This much huge is supercomputer. Fortran is also an example of supercomputer, which is the fastest supercomputer at the present time. You can search on internet more about this Fortran. See, this is IBM's Blue Gene P supercomputer. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see how this whole all is a single CPU, in which these are RAMs, we can say, right? Now just imagine how big the CPU is of that supercomputer, means how fast it will be. And for your general knowledge, Param. Param is India's supercomputer. And who developed it? CDAC. What is the full form of CDAC? Center for Developing of Advanced Computing. Where it is located? Pune. There is a branch. It is all over located in India, but specific Pune branch made Param supercomputer, and it developed as a series. For example, series as like every has model. For example, Activa. First there was Activa 2G, then 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, right? Advanced version, like category or generation, we can say. First was Param 8000. This was the first computer. After that, next series of that, Param Siddhi AI. And now the latest one is Param Utkarsh. the latest series of Param computer. Who uses this Param computer in our India? Drug discovery means medicine. Medicine are also called as drugs. So medicine. Weather forecaster. Our Indian weather forecaster. Artificial intelligence research, right? And defense simulation. Simulation means what? For example, what will happen, then how we will deal with it, like that. That is called a simulation, defense simulation. And here is the summary of all slide. First we see, right, micro, then mini, then mainframe and supercomputer. Micro was small computer, users one. Example, desktop and laptop, who uses personal, educational and offices. Then we saw about mini computers. Mini computers are medium in size, less than 200 user or up to 200 user. Example, IBM AS400, small businesses and as a server. Then afterwards we saw about mainframe computer, which are large, up to 1000 users, correct? IBM Z, Fujitsu GS21 are the examples. Who uses this? Banking, insurance, government, database, right? And last one is supercomputer, which is very large. Who, who uses this? Up to means how much? A research team. Whatever the number of that team, only that team will use. But it can reach about any. Here is no any specification that how much we can use. Examples are Param, Fugaku and Sumit. This is of Japan, this is of USA and this is our Indian, right? Used for simulation, AI, scientific research, or we can say weather forecasting, right? Done class, understood? Now that's all from my side class. If anyone is having any query, please pin down in comments. I will resolve your comment. Thank you and have a great day ahead.